All right, episode 58 of the Daily Knowledge Project. This was done by my practice manager, Brian. He doesn't have good artistic value, but he gets the point across, so we want to get a little shameless plug and some branding in here. But we wanted to talk about the 3 pillars of actually getting a full resolution for your problem. One problem that we always run into is there are too many, I say, chefs in the kitchen, or there's a lot of people not staying in their lane and trying to fix a problem. And what happens is people come in too early. They're trying to get exercise and strengthening on that before the tissue's healthy. One mantra that I was always taught, if it doesn't move, it must improve. And that's number one for that. So what we did was use the A in the peak part of our logo, and it has 3 parts to each problem. The first problem of anything, to get an injury solution, you need 2 things. You need an accurate diagnosis. And with that becomes proper treatment. And I don't care what anyone says out there. Proper treatment is a treatment that reduces pathology. Treatment that improves your range of motion, your function, or something like that. Any other treatment out there isn't treatment, and it's not going to last long term. So this needs to happen first. The next thing that needs to happen is once you get range of motion back and you get function back into the joint, into the muscle, into the tendon, then you can start to strengthen. That one's key too, but what happens is if you try to strengthen before you restore range of motion, that's like building your house and not laying a foundation down and trying to put the roof on. It's just going to collapse on you. So many people out there, they want to strengthen it, they want to stretch it, they want to get in there and apply exercise to it. If that tissue isn't healthy, it's actually going to be counterproductive and not fix your problem. Now the last one is where everyone wants to get back to. This is your activity. Whatever you love to do. If you love to CrossFit, you love to run, you love to do yoga, you love to ride a bike or get in a kayak, everyone that comes in my office wants to get back to that activity. But that cannot happen until all of these are happening in an appropriate way. And if you go out of that order, you're going to be back to being injured again. So there is a big advantage to getting to a soft tissue specialist, a musculoskeletal doctor that can accurately diagnose your problem and also has the tools to tell you how they're going to fix it and be able to fix it. Anyone can tell you what's wrong and point out from a mile away and tell you your right shoulder's higher than your left and your ankle's turning in on the right and all that kind of stuff, but are they able to actually fix it too and walk the walk and talk the talk? So there's a big difference, but this is what needs to be done, and this is what musculoskeletal care should be, and it's not, unfortunately. And a lot of people are injured longer than they need to be, and they're being kept away from the activities they love because the doctors don't stay in their lane. That's our video for today. See you guys next week.